morning. Good to see you. Well, that's just a figure of speech. I can't really see you. You can see me, but Hey, drop a comment down below. Say hi. Hi. Hope everybody's doing great this morning. I'm doing fantastic. Back in the kitchen, doing a whole bunch of stuff. Got my strawberry preserves put up for the winter. Getting ready to start my chili beans. And next it'll be my tomatoes. All things tomato. And I'll probably carry you along for the chili bean thing because I think that's kind of an interesting thing. Anyway, yesterday turned into a little bit of a mess. I got a phone call on Monday that our new washer was going to be delivered yesterday. I was very excited about that. So in talking to dispatch on Monday, I explained to him that a large truck was not going to make it down this road. I had asked her what size truck, and she said it was a 48-foot truck. And I said, that is not going to make it up this road. It's a dirt road, single lane, switchbacks. Big truck like that is not going to make it up this road. She said, okay, I'll make a note. We'll send something smaller. Okay. So about 2-3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, still hadn't heard anything. They're supposed to call 30 minutes before they arrive. The window was 12 to 5. That was the delivery window, which is fine. But I just had this weird little niggly feeling, so I called. And the gal says, "Oh, didn't anybody call you?" I said, "No, I haven't gotten any phone calls. Been waiting all day. I haven't gotten any phone calls." She said, "Yeah, the truck broke down. And so all the rest of the deliveries will have to be tomorrow." I'm like, okay, all right. So do we need to confirm that? What do we need to do? So we go through the confirmation process again, and she's got me all set up for today. And at the end of the conversation, I said, just one more thing. What size truck are you sending out here? She says, it'll be a 48-foot truck. And I said, are there any notes on our account anywhere? I had this conversation when we set the appointment on Monday. A 48-foot truck is not going to make it down this single lane, twisty-turny dirt road. Oh yeah, I don't see any notes. Could we put a note on now? Yes, ma'am. In fact, let me put you on a brief hold, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to contact the department there and let them know what's going on with this. Perfect. She comes back a few minutes later and she says, okay, I've got it all set up. They're going to be sending it out on a box truck. And I said, perfect. Outstanding. And that'll be tomorrow? Well, not sure. We're going to try to get it there tomorrow. Somebody has to be here to sign for this. So I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything until this thing is delivered, right? So I say to her, is there any way that we could pinpoint that a little bit better? Like, just give me a day, general time. That'd be good. This week, next month, what are we doing? She says, I understand your frustration. Just give me 1 second. She puts me on a brief hold. She comes back and she says, here's what we're going to do. Well, I like this. She's taking charge of the situation. She's going to find a solution for us. She says, I'm going to email that department and I'm going to CC you on that email. May I please have your email address? I give it to her. And she says, great. I'm going to send an email with everything we have discussed. It's early enough in the day. We will hear back. You will hear back by the end of business today. And I said, that's fantastic. Fantastic. True to her word. I get an email She initiated it. She sends it over to the guy who actually lines up the trucks for delivery. She explains the situation to him, right down to the truck breaking down, wasted day to day, wasted day. Didn't make our delivery schedule, had to reschedule delivery, very inconvenient, big truck not going to make it, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Truck dispatcher dude writes back on the email that comes to me, we'll see if we can get that accommodated. So I don't know. I mean, I got another email confirmation that it's going to be delivered today between noon and 5. Guys, I'm not holding my breath. I will see the washing machine when I see it. But just to be on the safe side, I've got a tip for the driver sitting right handy and a couple of cold bottles of water. Because, y'all, it's still smoking hot around here. And I think today is supposed to be the last day of walking on the sun scorching heat. And we've got rain coming in tomorrow, so that'll be a blessing. I know, I'm excited. So you go through a hot stretch like this, and it makes you appreciate a rainy day. See, and it wasn't too long ago we were griping about how much rain we were getting. Remember that the next time you want to complain about the weather. It always changes, okay? Unless you're in Southern California, that stuff is pretty steady all the time. There's my little homie. Hello, little homie. I'm doing a video. You want to come over and say hi? You're just going to hover where you're at. Carry on. At ease. I just love my hummingbirds. They're so friendly, Well, and it helps that I feed them. But every time I come out here, I feel like, I think it was Snow White, right? All the little creatures of the woodlands come out and say hi. Except I don't really appreciate it when skunks come around. We had a skunk come through yesterday. He didn't come into the backyard, but he was right on the outskirts of the backyard, between the house and the pond in that area. And he was a biggin. I always get a little bit concerned when I see them out moving around in the middle of the day. It usually indicates that they're not well, i.e. rabid. Anyway. Skunks doing skunky things. This weekend is going to be fantastic. It's supposed to rain maybe on Saturday. Sunday is supposed to be absolutely gorgeous, like high 80s, right? So we may get the rest of the house painted, or we may not. I don't know. I'm kind of leaving that up to Joel. He's been working his tail off the last couple of months, taking care of me, picking up all the slack, plus doing his regular work and his job. I'm just not cracking the whip, guys. We've got the paint. We went and got that last weekend. It'll happen when it happens. I'm hoping it happens this weekend. Yeah. So, anyway, one more day of beating the heat, and that's okay. The dogs are all staying very comfortable. Oh, man. They know where all the cool spots in the floors are. Yeah. I've got wall-to-wall carpeting, and it moves. It's interesting. But I'm going to work on getting the utility room cleaned up, putting all the laundry away. I know, it's only been a month. I'm going to get all that put away so that we can just pull the old washer out. And I think we're going to gift that one to somebody in the community. It's a good washing machine. It's just not a large capacity. And I need a large capacity because we go through a lot of jeans and, comforters and stuff like that, big items. But I think, a young family, would probably appreciate this washing machine. So I'm going to put the word out that we want to give it to somebody. Yeah. If nothing else, I'll put it out in the shop and we'll use it for shop towels and that kind of thing. Or we'll see. Yeah, good times. I'm going to get back to, I see something crawling up a tree out there. I'm not 100%. It might be a bear cub. 'Tis the season. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a bear cub. So where there's a bear cub, there's a mama. So, yeah, the bears are moving through. They won't hang out here all day. They'll go down lower where it's cool. They don't really bug us. They don't mess with the livestock or anything else. So we just let them be. So, oh, I've got a little update on Twig and Berry Billy Bob. If you remember from Monday, we were talking about Twig and Berry Billy Bob running around out here because we found a pair of jeans and a shirt back there. That's kind of weird. Upon closer inspection of said jeans, they came from Old Navy and they were skinny jeans. So Billy Bob Twig and Berry might be a soy boy. He's definitely of the younger generation. Everybody around here wears saggy in the butt Wranglers. You know, we are the sitting on the front porch gang. Anyway, we're settled into our years. We'll put it that way. So we've only got one family on this road, and they're way down at the other end, that have kids. Basement dwellers, if you will, in their 20s. That would be, you know, of the skinny jean, Old Navy crowd. Anyway, I might deliver them down there and see if they belong to them. We do not need a naked Billy Bob running around here with his twig and berries all over the place. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. Anyway, I digress. So I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to make myself useful. I'm going to continue on catching up with all the stuff that I've let slack over the last 2 months. I got to get my living room straightened up. I got to get the dining room finished. Gosh, guys. And we're still a construction zone. I don't think we're ever going to be done with this place, but, you know, as money and time allow, we get it done. I still need to paint the kitchen. And guys, I'm thinking about changing the color of the cabinets. I really don't like that color. I don't want to go darker. I don't know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Shoot some ideas at me. I'm open-minded like that. I take your suggestions very seriously. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little porch talk. The hummies are buzzing me. Their feeder must be, yeah, their feeder's empty. Have you ever been stalked by a hummingbird? All right, you guys, that's all I've got for today. It's time to go get useful. I'm going to get this edited out, get it out for you. We've got some fun stuff coming up, hopefully this weekend. So keep dialed in, right? Give us a like, a subscribe, share us with your Aunt Martha. She might enjoy our stuff too. Until I see you again, God bless you. Keep looking up. Say thank you. Thank you. He's at work. Keep your attitude of gratitude in all things. And we'll, hello, hummy. Hello, little hummy. Anyway, God bless you. Have a great day. See you on the flip.